Hello trips and welcome back to Hanning's Rest. Today I'm going to have a look at a new locomotive which, as you can guess, is made by Heljan. This is a number on the box, it's a class 15 and we're going to now and have a look at the locomotive. Right trips, before we have a look at the locomotive we're going to have a look at the instructions that you get with this. It's just your usual kind of telling you about the model. This is how to fit the DCC chip, which means that you've got to dismantle half the model to get into it, which I won't be doing because I'll probably break it. Right, hang on. Exploded diagram on all the parts. Doesn't show you where they go, it just tells you that they've got them, you know what I mean? And on here's how to fit the DCC chip. Apparently you've got to prise bits off and unscrew bits and all that kind of nonsense. So I'll not be doing that, because I'd probably break the locomotive doing it. And on the back, there's a bit of the history of the real locomotive. It's not the best instruction manual I've ever seen, but it's not too bad. Included is this is the separate sheet for how to fit all the millions of detailed parts that come with the locomotive. So you've got to cut some of the bits open a bit more to get the bits to fit, you know. I might put some of the head code discs on this, I don't know. I'll put some of the buffer beam detail on it anyway, but we'll see. Alright trips, now we're going to have a look at the thing running, alright? And I have to say guys, I'm absolutely stunned by the level of detail on this. The bogies look amazing, the cabinet doors on the side with the handles all picked out looks amazing. It's got sprung buffers. And at the end there's the LEDs on the end, the buffer beam for you get your own detailing bags to fit the detailing. They're separately fitted window wipers. All the handrails are all separately fitted. This is the other end of the loco with all the LEDs, the buffer beam, the handrails, the warning signs. This side is equally stunning as the other. How awesome does that look? Now the only thing I will criticise is there's no cab detail in it at all. Well, very little. And obviously that's to fit the motor in, etc. But apart from that, this thing is absolutely amazing. You get loads of detail parts which I'll show you in a minute. We'll have a look at the top of this. Look at that, look at the detail on that. The livery on it is outstanding. Superb. That's one of the detail bags, there's absolutely heaps in it. There's all sorts of ladders and pipes and cylinders and all sorts of nonsense. This one's got head codes, couplings, all sorts of ridiculous amount of gear that's to be fitted to this. So I got this local from my Crimble with my wife. She got us up brand new for £120. Alright, we'll stick it on the track and see how it runs. Right guys, we'll try this now, see how it goes. Go and it's off. Oh, and it's super quiet. Well, I'll turn off the evening star so you can hear this thing. It's got directional lights and all that. Right, so what we'll do is I'll leave this to run in for half an hour in each direction, and then we'll come back and film it pulling some nonsense, eh? Alright guys, back in a bit. Right troops, that's running incomplete, so we'll try this round the track pulling some wagons, see how it gets on, alright? That is super smooth. It's only a short train of wagons, but it's typical of what we're running on this, you know. I don't intend running mega length trains on a wee tiny layout like this. But what a job that's doing. Right, to round up my opinions on this locomotive, it is really well detailed, except for the cab. It comes DCC ready. I won't be putting a chip in this because you've got to dismantle the entire locomotive to put a chip in it, and it's really not, well, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it. So the level of detail is phenomenal. The livery, the paint job, everything is superb. There's 1,000,001 bits to go in from the detailing pack. I'll get round to that at some point when I'm doing the rest of them. But it runs really, really well. It's really smooth, super quiet. I would recommend you get one of these, consider it or avoid it. I would definitely consider getting one of these, especially if they're going as cheap as like 120 quid now. I know they were pricey when they came out, but prices have came down a bit because people just weren't buying them. But out of 10, 8, definitely an 8. But how good does that look running around? Right guys, I'll leave you with a couple of running shots, alright? And I'll speak to you after. Cheers anyway guys.